Here's something nobody in this industry says out loud. The software that's supposed to make your events run better is also one of the biggest reasons those events cost more every single year. And I'm not just talking about licensing fees. I'm talking about something that goes much deeper. The costs that accumulate quietly in the background while your team is focused on execution. Costs you don't always see in the invoice, but you feel in the budget every single cycle. There's what you pay to get in the event software door, then there's everything that comes after. And the gap between those two numbers is where most event budgets quietly disappear. In this video, I want to break down exactly how that happens, because most teams don't see it until they're already locked in. Let's get into it. The platform fee is not the cost of the platform. It's a cost of getting access to the platform. What you signed in year one is almost never what you actually spend by the end of year one. That cost then ends up including a per registration cost, a separate cost for analytics, a separate cost for integrations, and of course, a separate cost for custom reporting. You get hit with additional fees for simply talking. By the time you've connected the platform to your CRM, your marketing tools, your reporting stack, you've often doubled what you thought you agreed to, and none of that shows up in the original contract. The demo makes this invisible, which is part of the problem. In the sales process, you're shown a complete, polished product where everything works together. What you're not told is that half of what you just saw plus extra requires a third-party integration to actually function in your environment. When we show off our direct integrations with Salesforce, HubSpot, Marketo, and other systems, we highlight the cost upfront and transparently. By the way, if you're running events and this is hitting close to home, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next here. Now back to the video. Event software gets more expensive over time, not because pricing changes, but because complexity compounds. Every add-on you buy creates a dependency. Every integration you build requires maintenance. Every new feature tier you move into makes it harder to move out. If you ever consider switching to a different platform, then you get taxed for that data. Meanwhile, it's your data to take with you and a host of other fees that simply don't make sense. For example, an offboarding fee and a contract termination fee. It gets worse. This is why teams stay on platforms they've outgrown. Not because the platform is good enough, but because leaving feels more expensive than staying. And the thing that's supposed to justify all of it, the intelligence, the analytics, the ROI reporting, is almost always an add-on too, if it exists at all. You paid for a platform. The insights that should help you understand whether the platform is working cost extra. This is the part that really irks me. You paid for intelligence. What you got was only access. And access to your own data shouldn't cost you anything. I've been sitting on some of this for a while, and the more I look at it, the more I think the industry is going to be forced to have a very uncomfortable conversation, sooner than most people expect. So if you want to follow along as I keep breaking down what's actually happening in event tech, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one.